question for you. I want an answer that will solve it, okay? Can you take your hands backwards? If the answer... Go. It's okay. Good. And again, if she goes looking one direction, you stay right where you are and let her figure out. Yep, yep, yep. You just stay where you are. Yep. I'm okay with that. The whole point is that she can be nervous, but she has to keep listening. Like, and that means that if you haven't asked her to walk or halt or whatever the case is, that she needs to keep going, you know? And the thing is that part of the reason I'm after you about shortening the reins is because, like, going up periscope and losing connection is problematic for multiple reasons. One, it means she's not actually getting any more input from you, which makes her feel insecure. You don't have any leverage, makes you feel insecure, which is part of the reason you go to your don't move a muscle piece. You know what I mean? And the thing is that it's unnecessary for both of you. I want your range short enough that even if she comes up, you don't lose connection. Okay. And so, like, can you feel that that's already starting to happen? Yeah. And so then it lets you kind of keep going with your work. So yeah, she can come and she can look up, but it also doesn't let her get away from the connection, which is what ultimately will allow you to continue your work. Yeah. I mean, I will say, like, yes and no. I actually think she has a really nice length neck. You know what I mean? And the thing is that, like, but I do think that your tendency is to ride with a longer rein. And so, like, I think the thing is because she has a tendency to come up, you know, your reins are an appropriate length when her neck is down, but they're not when her neck comes up. You can always float your hands forward a little bit if you want to give her a little bit more ability to, like, stretch and be longer. Just don't lengthen the reins. And for me, this is, like, the best thing I learned from riding young horses is it's like, I never want to be in a position where I'm in a vulnerable position on a young horse. You know what I mean? And so, you know, my reins are always, like, real short, you know? Just so rude. Yeah, I think that's a halt scenario. Yeah, and say, hey, you can flex, good. And if she's soft, then you can keep going. I just want you to raise your forearms a little bit. Yeah, do you feel how that puts you in a position of power? Yeah, I know. Good, and that's fine, you can go forward. But I think you need to be a little bit more mindful about carrying your hands and keeping that bend in your elbow. Okay. Because you're giving away your power, you're actually putting yourself in a more vulnerable position. Miss Midge. Good. If she pulls on you, she should pull on your spine, not your arms. Good. Really nice right there. Super. Yeah. Good. Now, when you canter, the second you get into the canter, I just want you to evaluate your rein length. I'm not saying you have to shorten. I just want you to make sure that you still feel like you have a short enough rein to be effective and useful. Good. And then I want you to think about your elbows. That way, if she pulls on you, she should pull you right into the trot. Good. Put your head over your tailbone. Good. Elbows. Put your head over your tailbone. Good job. Can you feel how that changes her balance when you do that? Does she feel like she's pulling on you at all? Okay, so then, yeah, exactly. I was going to say, so why are we cantering? Yeah. It's okay. I'm going to help you make better decisions.
Good luck to you.
No.
You're like, words hurt.
Yeah. Good. And so if you feel like she's good there, then you can go back up to the canter. Good job. Is she pulling on you? Put your head over your tailbone so that you actually know that. Think about your elbows being attached to your body, so then back to the front. Yeah. Good. And then if she's not pulling on you, go back to the canter. Good. them? All those? Good. Now, do you feel how she's making better decisions?
Yeah.
Good. And then if it's good, come back to the trot before she makes you have to trot. Good. So you reward her for her good decisions.